Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo again. Still Monday, September 27th, 2010. I have my glasses on. I want to read you guys something, so please bear with me a minute. I got a response on my week 13 video that I found intriguing that I wanted to talk about. First of all, really quickly, I wanted to just say thank you to everybody who left me such amazingly nice comments. I wasn't meaning my week 13 video to be in a negative light, and I think maybe it came off that way. So I'm very proud of my 100 pounds. I am ecstatic and thrilled and all of that. So anybody who took it the wrong way, I apologize. I did not mean it like that. I just wanted to say I'm not going to let that zero get me down. I'm just going to keep pushing forward, and I think I just said it wrong. It's one of those deals. So thank you for all such nice comments and compliments and everything. I do appreciate all of them. One of the comments I was left is from dawnyella, Dawnyella, and you can go check out the comment on the week 13 video, but I'm going to go ahead and read it and respond. So here we go. She says, Becky, I've been following you for a couple months. I joined the gym last week and I've gone 4 times so far. I have to tell you, I'm just too big to work out. I did a quarter of a mile on the treadmill and thought I had to have burned a ton of calories. As you can imagine my dismay at only losing 10 calories. I'm thinking of doing the water aerobics. Do you really think it will help? I don't have a surgery date yet, but I'm hoping to be ready soon. Okay, so I want to respond to Dawnyella's little comment here. I'm going to keep looking down because I'm going to keep referencing the little comment. First of all, you walked a quarter of a mile on the treadmill and only burned 10 calories. Something seems off to me for that. Here's the thing this is what I know based on using the equipment and researching and all this other stuff. If you get on the equipment and hit quick start, you don't really get an opportunity to put your weight in. Weight is a huge factor in how many calories you're burning. So to get an accurate picture of what you're burning, make sure you choose some kind of manual setting where you get to enter in your weight. The way that it works is somebody who's over, heavier, let's just say heavier, doesn't have to work as hard to burn as many calories as somebody who's lighter. So like as you lose weight, you kind of have to step the level of intensity of your workouts up in order to still be burning the same amount of calories you were at a heavier weight. Okay, so with that said, I don't know the story. I don't know if you're super heavy. I don't know what your starting weight is. I don't know. I really don't know much about you. That should be something that you should tell all of us so that we know. Make sure when you're using the equipment to choose, I always just choose like manual setting, and that allows me to put in whatever level or incline or whatever I want to work on, plus I get to enter my age and my weight. All that plays a big factor in the amount of calories that it tells you you're burning. So I have a really hard time buying 10 calories is all. I really, really do. Okay, so with that said, there's a couple things I wanted to comment on aside from that in your comment here. That number one thing that stuck out in my head of reading this, and I'm sure that there are other people who will agree with me on this, is the comment that you say, I have to tell you, I am just too big to work out. That comment makes me so sad, and I'm going to tell you why. Because that is the most deadly mindset you could have. I talk about this a lot at the positive mental attitude and how important it really is. And I know I've responded to other people about this who have had very negative outlooks on things. And I hope that it helps when I talk about this. There's several people I can refer you to that are awesome with positive mental attitude. The list goes on and on, really, it does. but there's a really good group of people who focus on this a lot, and I've learned a lot from watching these people, and I just couldn't agree more with what is said. And that is that thinking of I'm just too big to work out. That's a deadly thought. That's a deadly thought process. And I hate to say it like this, and I mean this in the most positive way, but if you keep thinking like that, and it's that whole I can't attitude. I can't do this because I'm too fat. I can't go here because I'm too fat. I can't live my life because I'm too fat. It's just that I can't attitude. If you keep doing that during your weight loss surgery journey, I really firmly believe you're not going to have a good outcome. And I'm sure there's other people out there who have been negative and have had a good result and blah, 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 blah. I'm sure that that's true. But I think the likelihood of you doing well with that kind of attitude will be pretty small, you know. So I really want to encourage you right here in this moment to start changing that attitude. I can't work out because I'm too big. You can work out. Yes, you can. You can do it. All you have to do is keep telling yourself, I can do this. I can do this. And if you have to say it out loud to yourself while you're on the treadmill, by God, do it. I can do this. Go watch Losing It with Rebecca. That girl talks to herself on the treadmill through her 5K training like crazy. She's not embarrassed by it. It's motivational. You've got to keep doing that. You've got to keep saying, I can do this. I'm worth this. I can work hard. I can do this. So I just want to really make sure when you start getting those things in your mind, I'm too big to work out, stop it. Just stop that thought. Come up with something positive to talk about or something positive to tell yourself. It makes all the difference in the world. It really, really, really does. The thing is, maybe the treadmill is not the right activity for you. I hate the treadmill. I've done 2 treadmill workouts since I started my journey. I hate it. I feel sick when I'm on it. I feel sick when I get off of it. I don't like it. So I don't do it. This whole thing, and somebody else commented on the same thing, on the same video about picking exercise you enjoy. Do the exercise you enjoy. It is super important. It really is. And I talked about it in that video how I don't really want to give up swimming because I enjoy swimming. But if I'm going to have to put something with it to get all I can out of it, then that's what I'm going to have to do because I don't want to give it up entirely. So finding something you really like is really important. If you find you don't really like the treadmill or you feel funny or whatever reason, try something else. Try something else. Do I think water aerobics will help? Yes. Hell yes, I do. I'm an advocate of water aerobics. I've been doing water aerobics for about 3 years, on and off. I get real consistent with it, and then I drop off, and then I go back, and then I drop off, and that's kind of the way that I have been. Now that I've had my surgery and my mindset is totally different, this is a part of something that I want in my life long term. I want water aerobics to be a part of my life. And I know when I get bored with it, it's easy to switch it up now. I can go do whatever I want to do now. If I want to go ride my bike, I can go ride my bike. The important thing is that you do something you enjoy. And I think water aerobics is one of those things that you say you're too big. I don't know how big you are, but water aerobics is perfect for people who are overweight. It's non-jarring. It's no pressure on your joints. In fact, most physicians and healthcare providers will tell you that exercise in the water, if you're severely overweight, is the way to go. Most of the physicians I've ever seen have recommended that. My primary care doctor, when I started doing water aerobics 3 years ago, was totally ecstatic. He said, "That's what I want you to be doing. You need to be in the pool. Your weight is an issue with doing jarring activities. It will wear down your knees. It will wear down your hips. You need to be in the pool. That's not going to do that." So water aerobics will be a total blessing. The other comment I have for you though is you said you've been to 4 times to the gym, and you just joined last week. That's awesome. You're doing exactly what I advocate to everybody who's pre-op. Get into an exercise routine before surgery. Not only does it help you for maintaining that routine when you get done with surgery, but also it gets your body in the best cardiovascular condition it can be in. And surgery is dangerous. I don't know how many people are really aware of that. Anesthesia is dangerous, and the heavier you are, the more risk is involved. So it's really important to have your heart and your lungs in as good as condition as you possibly can. So you're doing what you should be doing, and I'm so proud of you for that. But 4 days is not long enough to really tell if it's going to benefit you, if it's really the right activity for you. If you are uncomfortable on the treadmill, then try something else. But you've got to try something for a few weeks. I can tell you, for me, when I go from no activity to getting back into activity, it takes me 2 weeks of being sore and tired and fatigued to really get past that. You got to think of it like this. If you're on a roller coaster and you go from like 0 to 60 miles an hour in whatever, 5 seconds, or I don't know how fast a lot of them go. It's pretty fast that you get up to those speeds on a roller coaster. Your body doesn't even know what's hit it yet. Your body can't keep up with, it doesn't just instantaneously know that you're going that fast. It takes it a minute to go, oh, okay, we're going fast, Same with working out. You can't go from being a sedentary person to working out 4 days a week and expect in one week that your body's just going to go, oh yeah, okay, we're working out. It doesn't recognize that. It takes it a while to go, oh, now we're going to put some regular activity into the lifestyle. Oh, so I need to adjust what body functions I take care of in order to allow this to keep going. Like when you start to increase your exercise, your metabolism speeds up and everything else. It takes it a while for your body to recognize that's what you're trying to do to it. So give it some time. Really give it some time. My bet is within 3 weeks you will notice a difference in how you feel. I would almost put a significant amount of money to bet that. For me, I know it makes all the difference in the world when I'm working out versus when I'm not. And it's to the point now, within 2 months, I can actually tell you, within 2 months of consistently working out, my energy level has gone through the roof. Of course, it helps that I'm consistently losing weight now, but I'm to the point now when I get home from the gym at night, I have to take time to really wind myself down because I have so much energy when I get done with a workout. I have to, sit down and get some protein water in, and I got to really let my body come out of that kind of euphoria that I get after working out. So I'm telling you, it will make a difference. Even if you're not losing weight with it, it's still really good for your body and really good for you to be doing before this surgery. Even if your surgery is still 6, 9, 12 months off, it doesn't matter. Everything that you do now will be that much better when you're through your surgery. And I can say, I walked a lot before my surgery, and I am so thankful that I did, because I think my recovery would have been truly hell if I had not. It was difficult to walk right after surgery, of course, because your respiratory functions depressed and everything from anesthesia and all that. But if I wasn't in the conditioning that I was in going into it, it would have been almost impossible for me to get out and move. And that's what got me recovered. So I can't reiterate that enough, how important it is. And even if you don't see any numbers on the scale going down or whatever, just know you're still doing something good for your body, and you will be rewarded for it. Trust me, you really will be rewarded for it. And you got to get rid of that I can't attitude. I'm telling you, it's just deadly. That attitude is deadly in this process. This is a journey that's 98% mental. It really, really is. And if anybody tells you any different, then they don't know what they're talking about. You've got to keep your head in the game, and you need to get it in the game before you have surgery. You really do. You've got to see the positive outlook in everything that you do. It will make your life so much better. I can speak about that every day, all day, because my life is so much better than it was 12 weeks ago. So anyway, that's it. Bye.